Do you know that as couples, the problem is actually not the problem? The problem sometimes is that you are trying to repeat the marriage of your parents and you don't even know that that's what you're doing. In some families, divorce is prevalent. In some families, the women are the breadwinners. In some families, the men are aggressive, they're abusive. This is not a curse like everybody thinks it is. It's not a curse. It's not a spiritual curse. It is upbringing. It is whatever you see your parents do that you begin to behave, even if you don't like it. That's the funniest part in all of this. Why? Because there is a subconscious wiring that your parents are giving you and you don't even know. So when you want to choose a spouse, you choose somebody like your mom or your dad that you don't even like their marital experiences. Why? Because that person represents the familiar to you. And then sometimes there's a behavior in your father as a man that you detested, that you don't like, but you find yourself behaving it even though you didn't like it. Why? It is still the subconscious wiring of what your dad had done, or what you see your uncle do, or what you see your auntie do, and before you know it, it becomes a family curse. Why? Because there's husband and wife, have children, they have the same traits. Another husband and wife, uncle, have the same traits. Before you know it, the women in that family, they are very aggressive. Before you know it, the men in that family, they are very abusive. Before you know it, the men in that family are laid back. It's not a curse. Somebody started that tradition. Somebody started that behavioral tendencies, and then other people followed suit, because what you behold, you become. So if you want to change the outcomes of your life, you want to change the outcomes of your marriage, your best bet, couples therapy and individual therapies that deals with your background, that deals with your upbringing, that deals with suppressed trauma that you're not even aware of. Thankfully, that is my own area of specialty. So right now, to correct that, send me a DM or click the link in my bio to book a session with me. And I will help to return you to your original state before the trauma, that you can break free from your family's psychological curse. And I always say that it is never too late to start over. Bye for now.